It's done. Now I have a road to the village. This took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Let me just hop in here because it's a little bit safer, and then I'll show you the bunny hopping and road paths from base. All right, so here's our main base. We go up to this translocator B, which pops us right up here. So translocator B pops us here. Then we've got a road above ground going to translocator F. We'll talk about this in just a second. Translocator F takes us down here, and then there's an underground road to translocator G. Translocator G takes us up here, and then there's a full road just straight to the village. And that's awesome. So let's just go ahead and talk about this death here. This is actually a double death. I was digging a hole down to make a water tower to get up and down quicker, and accidentally just fell in it. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And so I came back in. I had my bucket of water. I placed the bucket of water. I started going down again, and I went down faster than the water, and I died again. So that was fun. But I have been poking around in caves as I've been building the road. Oops, did not mean to hit that deer. Ooh, we got some decent highlight readings over here. I did find another translocator right here. I haven't activated it yet. Thought we could do that together. I did activate one translocator. Oh, geez. Forget where the original one was. But it popped me out. There it is. It popped me out down here. Just below, all of this stuff. It's translocator I. So I came out in the ocean, which is kind of weird. I didn't do a whole lot here because when I got through the translocator, it was dark. And we already checked that. There's no translocators in here. I am very happy that this road exists now. It makes it so much faster and easier with all the bunny hopping to get back to the village. Don't think we need to go into the village right now. I did want to see if we can just kind of traverse. I just want to see what the terrain's like trying to get to Tobias's caves. I will likely start a road up and then head that way, but I just kind of want to check the terrain out in this direction. Also want to check out any... Oh my god, there's so much... I found so much clay. There's so much red clay. At this point, I probably don't need to mark it. Second I stop marking things, I'm gonna need them again. So, rather mark it just in case than not have it marked at all. I know we're supposed to go to the Devastation before Tobias's cave, so I'm not anticipating we'll be able to do anything here. I'm just trying to get a lay of the land a little bit, I guess. See what we're in for. Come over this direction. This is a really nice maple forest. Oh yeah, I'm already annoyed with walking through this. This is the exact terrain I hate walking through. Forests with hills. Flat forest, fine. Just hills, eh. Forest plus hills, hate it. Is that a bear? It looks like a bear. We're gonna go this way. You guys keep going that way. Alright, so now we're in like a chert biome. Oh my god. I immediately makes me want to stop, go back, and start building a road. Just immediately. I'm gonna jump on that tree because I see some snow built up there, so I'm assuming, yes, on that. Ooh! Oh, so close. See, this isn't as bad. It's like, without the forest, it's not quite as bad. Ooh, locusts! Fun, yeah, I did find out some locust nests earlier, too. We need these guys for Jonas parts. So I'm gonna try to come in at an elevation so that I can more easily take out the nests without having to deal with the locusts. There we go. Look how nice this is! Not being ravished by locusts while we destroy their nests. Although it does look like they might be trying to come in around the other side. I don't know if they can figure that out or not. Ooh, there's a big one. Oh man, I hope a bowhorn doesn't. Oh my god, look how many came out! Oh, I was getting rid of it. Now, the thing is, I don't know how many more there are. It's hard to get a good look from up here. Like, that might be one. I'm thinking just to the left, I can probably put some more dirt and see if we can jump down a little bit more without going all the way down. All right, any more nests? Yes, more nests. Oh, yeah, that's what I was worried about, was a bowhorn knocking me down. Now we're just gonna try to tank it. I do have healing items on me. All right, come on, come here. Back this way. So I can see how many are still alive, please. Thank you. Is that a new one that just dropped? Or did you just jump? Alright. Now let's deal with this bowhorn. Alright, so let's see if there are any translocators here. Alright. It doesn't look like we got any Jonas parts from it. Stinks. I do want to search around a little bit, see if there, well, this doesn't really go much further, does it? I wanted to see if there's a translocator nearby. It would be nice to get some translocators up this way too. Mainly for the Devastation. That's gonna be a long trip. Okay, this goes nowhere. But I am almost back to the surface, maybe, hopefully. So let's just staircase out of here. This looks really cool. Whatever this terrain is right here, I like it. It looks like red clay all over there. This is what would be fantastic to ride the elk through. It's just getting the elk to here. That's the problem. Big ocean? Limestone sand? I've legitimately never seen limestone sand. That's awesome. Okay. I don't think there's any translocators here. So am I down there already? Am I gonna be swimming across this little ocean thing? I think the answer is yes. Alright, yeah, we'll see. Do you think it would be interesting to have some kind of monster just to make this a little harder here? I'm just swimming across. Like, it doesn't, you don't have like swim stamina or anything. I am also kind of getting an X-ray when I go kind of below. So I'm trying to see if I'm spotting any like structures. Wonder, is Tobias's cave underwater? Maybe we need to rebuild a ship out this way. If we can go exploring again. It also makes me wonder if this large body of water extends northward. Could we potentially sail part way to the Devastation? That would be really nice. Man, I'm still not seeing land. Is this gonna be under the water? Oh, there's land. There's land. Okay. Right there. Oh, that's a big thing. Is that just a mountain? Or is that a thing? If that hole has a translocator in it? Let's look at this first. Can I build here? Now I can't build. Okay. It's a hole! Okay. And I can't go through here? Cannot go through. Okay. So... around? I mean, that looks like where I'm supposed to be. If we just do this. Yeah, remember, you can go faster than the water, so be... I feel like I'm doing this incorrectly. I can't break that. Probably can't break... yeah, I can't break that. I did look it up. Obviously, we're not prepared to enter the cave. But to enter the cave, you have to go underwater. I'm guessing it's either it's gotta be this one or that one, obviously. We're just gonna kind of dig our way over that way. And once we find what the entrance is, we can mark it so that when we come back to actually do this, we know exactly where to go. All right. This is looking promising. Ah! It's a boat! Ah! Okay, yeah. This looks like where you're supposed to go. Whoa, this is really cool. Whoa! Whoa! Dude. Oh! It's a bell, but not corrupt. Okay, so remember when last month when we were reading through the stuff? It sounds like bells were supposed to be helpful? Okay. I don't take villagers. Why do you think I live in this waterlogged hole in the... Good God's bones, you're actually here! And you look different. I suppose some changes should be expected. Are you Saint Tobias? The one who sent all those messages? You don't remember me? Another unexpected consequence. Should I remember you? I should think so. We've been through hell together and came out the other side. Though some of us took longer than others. In any case, drop the saint part. It's just Tobias. We've much to discuss, but first I must know, have you brought the lens with me? No, I did not. Aww. Tobias frowned. You didn't get my letter? Perhaps those villagers have forgotten about me after all these years. Never mind. Listen, it's good you're here, but it's vitally important that we have the lens if this new world is going to continue. I would retrieve it myself, but as you can see, there's simply no way I can manage the task. I'm sorry, friend. I don't wish to play the taskmaster again, but this must be done. Rest here for a time. Take what supplies you need. Then you must be on your way. The blasted lands and the tower that waits there. We can speak more after that. And if you should see my dear winged beast out there, luck be with you. What? What? What was... Okay. What was I supposed to do again? Yes, okay. Yes, I got that. Alright. I can't. He says take anything that you might need, but I literally can't take anything. Let me close your doors. Is that a cupboard? This. Can't open. Large barrel. Can I make a large barrel? Cannot. Bad. Look at all this cheese! Stacks. Washboard. What's over here? Whoa. Rickety translocator? Can I use this, please? Let me use it. Oh. Alright. This looks awesome. This looks awesome. We do need to do the devastation stuff. Good to note where the entrance is. As soon as I get back out here, I am gonna mark the entrance. Cool. Alright, that is good. So, next up on the list, I need to swim back here, and then I'd like to walk along the shoreline to see if the devastation, if there's a big body of water between the devastation and our main continent. Oh yeah, I was gonna hop in some holes. Hey, it would be sick if there was a translocator here that I could use. Am I Jonas? Am I Jonas Fawkes? And I just got put into like a robot body? Is that what happened? Tobias is talking to me like he knows me. I obviously don't know him. Did he put Jonas Fawkes in a robot for some preservation reason? That's the vibe that I'm getting after having that very brief conversation with Tobias. I could be way off base, but just the way he was talking, and like he knows a lot of stuff, he's acting like I should know a lot of stuff. What would the implications be of me being Jonas Fawkes? Because we don't know a lot about him or them so far. I had to pause to go feed the dogs, but that did give me some time to think more about this. And I guess if I am Jonas Fawkes, why am I in a seraph body? And did I die? Did I almost die? Did I do this to myself? Did Tobias do this to me? And then if Tobias did it to me, did he do it as a friend and an ally? Did he do it in malice? If my body was taken over by the rot, to what extent was it taken over by the rot? Did it take my mind and my body? Did it just take my mind? Is this like a Queen of the Blades situation where like the rot got my body and was using it for evil, and Tobias somehow was able to get a piece of my mind and put it somewhere helpful? Can you guys leave me alone for 2 seconds? They're everywhere! Okay. Was it a situation where my body was taken, but somehow my mind survived? Or were my body and mind taken, and like the big bad guy is evil me? The big bad guy is evil Jonas Fawkes. It's certainly a lot to think about. And that, again, is all assuming that I am Jonas Fawkes theory is true, which it very well could not be true. You guys would just stop, please. Please, I'm just trying to loot stuff. Just want to loot shit, and you keep getting in my way. Get out of here. At least give me some temporal gears if you're gonna keep doing this. Alright, I know there's another one. I was trying to get it. If I die all the way out here, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck a lot. I think there's one more outside of this one. Oh yeah, there's one over there. I can see. Be able to bridge over to it. I've lost my train of thought at this point. Alright, I think this is the last of them. Could be wrong. You're right. Okay, can you shoot locusts? Oh, okay, you can. You just run around so much, it's not really productive to shoot them, I guess. Alright, actually, thank you for taking that spider out. Appreciate you, bud. That was super helpful. You less helpful. Less helpful. Hey, now, I'm gonna have 2 minutes to loot my shit. Please. Found another little patch of locust nests. I did get a new Jonas part. I am, like, basically out of food. So I'm trying to do these real quick. And then we're just gonna have to try to make it home the best we can. Alright. Let's, get out of here. See what the best way to do that will be. Essentially just digging this way. Brought stuff to activate this translocator. Picked up one more temporal gear right outside the door, so that was great. Also starving. Hoping there's gonna be food here. But let's see. Let me just make sure. Yes, this is translocator J. Let's hope for food. Okay. And we are... My goodness. Oh my goodness! Look how close this is to the devastation! Holy moly! This might be fantastic. Alright, let's just pop up here. Unfortunately, it kind of seems like an arid biome. Might not have any food, but we'll try. So the reason I ran out of food was because I had more cheese wheels, and I was like, alright, this time I'm not gonna make a cheese pie because it took 2 cheese wheels to make 1 cheese pie. I'm just gonna straight up eat these cheese wheels. Cheese does not satiate you nearly as much as I thought it would. Even though it does take 2 cheese wheels to make a pie, I am now thinking that is the better solution. Fortunately, yes, very arid. No food up here. I was kind of hoping for some mushrooms maybe on these trees, but not seeing anything. But I am pretty ecstatic about how close this is to the devastation. It's gonna make getting to the devastation like nothing. And honestly, I might go ahead and start preparing for it. I do think I want to get some plate armor. It just sounds like the devastation is going to be harder than the Resonance Archives. I think this chain armor was good for the Resonance Archives, but just because like the devastation seems like the next level, and I'd like to level up my armor, if that makes sense. That is going to be the next plan, and I am going to go ahead and clean this up, because this is a little much. I made some bismuth lanterns, because I just thought they were so pretty when I saw them in the village. So I decided to make some, and I'm trying to figure out some good places to hang them, because there are definitely some dark places in here. They're spawning monsters. Oh my, I cannot get over this window. I love this window so much. I have also been playing around with this debug rooms command. Shout out to Linda in the comments for letting me know that this exists. But it's been really interesting to see, like, this doesn't count as a room. This is not a room. You see how it's all red and the other one was green? I think it's because it's bigger than 11 by 11 for this particular case, but it's been very interesting to just go around and see what's a room. This is not a room. Not a room. But what is a room? I'm curious if this is a room. Not a room. Not a room. That's so crazy. I wonder if I put a door here, if this would then be considered rooms. I wonder if it's just a weird shape. That's been interesting, and it's been good to kind of help figure out areas where I would and wouldn't get cold. So in this room, because this is a room, this is considered a room, it's got the green walls, I would be able to warm up in here, whereas in the other room, the other places where it was red, I would get cold. And I did stop by the village. I didn't record this part, but I did stop by my village on my way back from Tobias's cave and checked out some of the houses there, and yeah, they all had red walls. So they were in fact not rooms. A couple other things been doing around base. One thing is that I dug up the rest of the dirt in greenhouse A and replaced it with terra preta. So this is all now terra preta. I'm growing a bunch of flax here. And then the one beside it, and this is greenhouse C. I'm growing a bunch of spelt. This is probably gonna be the next one that I changed to all to terra preta, but I need to make a bunch more first. And I just have cabbages growing in that one, and then these berries should, yeah, look, they're really close. Will flower in less than a day, in 1 day. So these are really close to getting berries back, at least in the greenhouse. Keeping an eye on the goats. They are pregnant, so just waiting for little babies. And then we can start milking them again and making more cheese. And then I also spent a bunch of time making steel plates because I want to make plate armor. And it does look like we need chain armor to make plate armor. But here's the thing. I want to keep my chain armor. I don't want to lose it. So, could make a second set of chain armor. High tier damage resistant. Okay. But you can also make this armor. But I don't think it's much better than my chain. It's slightly better than my chain armor. I think I want to make this plate armor. But make that, I gotta make a second set of chain armor. Ugh. Okay. Well, good thing I got all this steel. Didn't take quite as long as I thought it would. I now have full plate steel armor, which is great. It's definitely just gonna be sitting in the inventory until I get to the Devastation, because it does slow your walk speed down by 14%, and so we don't want that. There's another change that I made that I wanted to go over real quick. I added 2 skeps up here. Once those turn harvestable, it looks like they're filling up now. What that will allow me to do, feel comfortable doing, is whenever there's some with, that there are harvestable, and go in and harvest them. Right now, the way I do it is, like, I harvested these front 2 rows because this back row was full. But I didn't harvest the back row because I want there to be enough bees to quickly repopulate these other 2 rows. But I think if I've got a couple up here, and then those obviously never get broken, I'm hoping that will be enough to allow me to harvest each row as it becomes harvestable and not have to worry about leaving an entire row. We'll see how well that works, or if it works at all. Now for Devastation prep. One thing I need to do is make a bunch of pies. I am out of pies. I found that pies have been very good traveling food because they stack really well. So I think I'm just gonna make a bunch of pies for that. I did also make some more pickled vegetables for cheese creation. So these are just gonna kind of chill out in here for now until we can get more cheese on the way. I think for right now, the next big step is just making more pies. I did mess up a little bit with the pigs. I didn't feed them enough. I was busy making roads and I wasn't really paying attention. So I think they are all pregnant. Oh, except for that one. See, like they're very staggered right now. So let's just fill up one. And I do need to start growing onions again soon for the pigs. I've been away from base and I'm so far behind on base chores. I don't have much flax flour. Well, actually, I might have flax flour. I might have some at the windmill. Let me check. But I've been slacking so hard on base chores over the winter because I've just been focusing on exploring and road building. I feel like there's a whole lot of stuff I need to try to catch up on. Oh, thank God. I do have flax flour in here. Woo! So we should have plenty of flour to make the pies that we need to go to the Devastation. And then the next question is, in going to the Devastation, do I make a road from the Devastation to the translocator? The answer is probably. It's so close. It's so close. We might just hoof it. I'm sure I'm gonna regret that. But if we're only going to the Devastation once, like we only went to the Residence Archives once, except for all the looting stuff. So I guess if we get there and it's like, hey, we also need to go loot all this stuff, maybe then we'll decide that we need to build a road. I've decided I'm heading to the Devastation. Got the armor. I am bringing some stone paths. Don't think I'm going to do like a full road right now, but in case I want to do a little bit of a road, like down to at least just, down to where this translocator is off the map. So probably at least doing a road to here. Then we'll see what happens from then on out. I am bringing a temporal gear. I am planning to set my spawn at the Devastation in case I die. I've also got a chest just to store a little bit of loot up there. I am nervous, but I haven't looked up anything on the Devastation yet. So I am going into this pretty blind. It just sounds scary. The name... It sounds like it's the second level of the Residence Archives. Yeah, it just sounds a little intimidating right now. But hopefully we'll be able to get through it. We need that lens for Tobias, and then it shouldn't be too hard to get back to Tobias's. The main concern is the all those hills, that really hilly area. I just hate it so much. I got a little road at the other side of J. Also, I found a trader right near this one, giving more proof to the trader translocator spawn similarities. It took me 2 tries to get, technically probably 3 tries, to get this going. But now I've got a quick in and out. It's not really a bubble vader like a Minecraft one, but it is a water elevator, I guess you could say. Now the fun began. I'm going to add a little bit of a road down here just to get us started in the correct direction. We're going this way, and I do want to do a bit of prospecting because I don't have any prospecting nodes up here. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a road. I'm not going to do much. I guess this is a good way to show you how I prospect when I'm digging these tunnels. So you saw this was the first one I prospect, and then I went up 1, 1, 1. Now the next one I'm going to go 2, 2, 2. And then up 3, 3. And then down 4, and then final 4 prospect on. Then repeat that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of this gravel just so it's not in the way. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. great. Copper. Yeah, I already kind of knew there was copper here. I accidentally ran across some of it when I was digging the little holes, the up-down water hole, the water vader holes. Good to have a prospect location on that as well. I don't want to fill my inventory up too much with junk, so I'm gonna do this again just to get us headed in the right direction. Let's try to get to the Devastation. It looks like March is almost done, so we've only got this day to get to the Devastation until it takes over to next month. We'll see if we can get that done. All right, this terrain coming up doesn't look too terribly fun to traverse. Definitely, if we need to make multiple trips here, we need to consider a... All right, I take it back. Maybe bauxite is a northern thing. I've always considered it southern, but it's definitely looking... Ooh. Is that what we're looking for? I don't know. It's... The map, it still looks pretty far away. But it is a weird thing. Is that just a visual glitch? Or is the Devastation an area, and the X is just marking the center? Or is the X an estimation? Because that's looking fairly ominous right there. Need to hop in here to warm up. I did just want to check. Yes, this is considered a room. Which is, I guess, why you warm up in it. That's got to be it. That has to be it. Like, if it was a visual glitch, I feel like it would be changing. Coming up to it, here are my immediate thoughts. Like, there's some kind of barrier thing happening to keep things in, to keep things out, to keep atmosphere in or out. Is this like a bubble of the Rust world? And then the lens, is that what is keeping the barrier intact? Also curious if it's possible to run across stuff like this without the maps. Like, if you're just roaming around for far distances, can you just happen across these? Like, this stuff? We're not getting distracted by caves right now. I want to go in the cave. We're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. Got a mission. This is the mission. That looks like an interesting rune. It doesn't take us too far off the path. I'm also not seeing animals. I mean, I guess that is pretty standard for northern stuff, but with it being so close to the Devastation, I'm wondering if it has other implications. We shouldn't be doing this. We have a mission. Oh, there's so many runes. It is strange that I'm not taking cold damage. I don't know if that is a bug or if that is something. There are some animals. Here's a couple boxes. Barren. I thought this looked different. Barren soil. Okay, so you can get lower than low fertility soil. Oh god, this is huge. I feel like we're getting ready to enter the Devastation. Like, the soil's turning barren. It seems like life is being sucked out, although there's some medium fertility soil or forest floors that might just be low. That's just normal low. Okay. Yeah, I should be taking cold damage. My body temperature's at -6. That was a jump damage, I believe. Okay. Maybe I'm now taking cold damage, so let's... Yeah, I'm gonna guess that was a glitch of me not taking cold damage, because I'm taking it now. So let's just get warmed up. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I just noticed this on the map. Oh, look. It's like spreading. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a little hut here on the outside of... God, I hate these things. I hate that plant so much. Just gonna make a little hut here and mark it so that we can come back if we need to. I don't have stuff to make a door. I think we're close enough that I am gonna go ahead and put my plate armor on. Sick. And I'm gonna set my spawn here. Oh, it is a bit nerve-wracking, I will say. All right, we are quite slow. Whoa! Devastated soil. Oh, can't break it. Okay. Whoa, look at that! It's like... It definitely seems like Rust World stuff. Whoa! Whoa! What is this? The temperature is up. The temperature's going up. Oh my god, it takes so long to charge. Ugh. It's like not worth it. Oh. I do want to see what like tier damage you are and stuff. Stop! I can't catch it! Corrupt, tier 3, okay. So tier 3 is along the outside. So I guess the big... What is this? It just says Devastation Rubble. I feel like I'm just a tank rolling through here. But you know, maybe it's fine. It's really slow. So now the question is the X where the lens is? Like, look at these, like, rifts. There's another clicking. Did you hear that clicking? I don't like the clicking. Whoa, look at that. Huge rusty gear. It is a huge rusty gear. Is this where stuff went sideways? Is this where, like, everything started from? That was a new noise that I didn't like. Also, remember Tobias mentioned something flying! Yep, okay. So, I guess the question is it a helpful flyboy, or is it a danger flyboy? I'm going to assume danger flyboy. Yeah, it's like circling me. We're gonna stay down here. Is that what it wants us to do? It wants us to stay in the valley? Oh my goodness. We're going away from the X. See, nope, back down. Okay. This valley does lead us to some center thing. You can now use the time switch skill in your hotbar by selecting or activating it. What? What does that mean? I'm pressing... Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna get closer to this. Alright. Time switch? No, no bird! No bird. Way back is blocked. Try another place. Okay, so it has to be activated in a specific place. Whoa. Hello? This is definitely not ruined. Would any lore things be here? Because it's now. Like, it's the lore of now. The past cannot be changed. The way is blocked. Okay. Okay. So we have to go back and forth in time. I'm guessing I can't do that. Can't. There. None of these are doing anything. I can do that to get back up here. This is now ruined. Look, it's like, it's an explosion. Like, look, it's like frozen in time. All right. So I wonder that front door. This. Can't get in. Okay, I'm clearly missing something. I feel like this is the right path to come down here. I feel like this so far is right. Now, past can't be changed, okay. But I need to open the door. Past can't be changed. The past can't be changed. But I did change it. I changed it here, didn't I? No, this was open already. Okay. Is there an in-between time? Past can't be changed. But the present can be changed. So I feel like I have to do something to open that door. Very large gear. What would I have to do to open that? Or do I need to go up there? How do I get up there? Do I go up here? Let me up. Let me up. Can you change it while you're in here? No. There's gotta be something where you have to do it a certain spot. We didn't check this all the way around in the rust, the present time. Get up there? This we can't get into in the present time. Is there anything? Let me in! Let me in! No! Mad Crow. I do not wish to fight a Mad Crow. Thank you, though. Is there anything like just outside? Like some kind of hole or something? I mean, there's stuff out that way. Do I need to go over here? Is it like an underground tunnel to get in? I don't want to fight the Mad Crow. I don't want to fight you. You. Oh no, this looks like it's just a gear. Okay. It's just debris. Alright, so gotta be near this square thing. I feel like I need to go that way to get past this door. can change here. I can't change. Oh! You can change there, okay. So you can change on part of the steps, not all the steps. Okay, look, all right, so this is a hint, I guess, is that this was a flat block. Okay. Eh. All right. Oh, it's not flat here, though. It's only flat here. There we go. Got him. Got him. Can't open it there either. That's fine. Now what? Now which time do I want to be in now? Oh, this time. Okay. All right. I'm in here. Can't. Only here. I don't see